Hey everyone.
Hey guys, welcome to Obscure MCU. In this episode, I'll be breaking down Tony Stark's age throughout his journey in the Infinity Saga. Just like I did with Steve, Bucky, and Peter, we'll track Tony from his birth all the way to his heroic sacrifice. And luckily, with Tony, we have explicit details on when he was born and all the significant dates since he was never frozen for 70 years or put in stasis. So let's get started. Tony Stark was born on May 29, 1970. We know this thanks to S.H.I.E.L.D. files. And when Tony and Steve went back in time during Endgame to April 1970, Howard mentions how Maria is already quite pregnant with Tony at this point. Tony's journey truly begins in the first Iron Man movie, which you might assume takes place in 2008. But I believe most of the story is actually set in 2010. I recently made a video breaking down exactly why I think that is, so be sure to check it out. So that would make Tony 39 years old when he was first kidnapped by the Ten Rings, and he'd turn 40 pretty early on during the events of the first film. Sometime later, during the events of Iron Man 2, set in May 2011, Tony would be celebrating his 41st birthday when he and Rhodey got into a fight. A year later in May 2012, Tony teams up with the Avengers and his 42nd birthday would be just a few weeks after the Battle of New York. By December 2013, during the events of Iron Man 3, Tony is 43 years old. Fast forward to Avengers Age of Ultron, in spring 2015. Tony is 44 years old and would soon be turning 45 right after the Battle of Sokovia. And in 2016, when the Sokovia Accords divide the Avengers, Tony is 45 years old soon to turn 46. It seems like major life-changing events always happen around his birthday. Later that same year, in fall 2016, Tony is 46. In Infinity War, set in May of 2018, Tony would have just turned 48. Once again showing how his birthday in the MCU always seems to occur with world-ending events. And as we all know, 5 years later, on October 17, 2023, he makes the ultimate sacrifice to save the universe and dies at the age of 53. So in the Infinity Saga, Tony Stark lived to be 53 years old. Not the oldest hero in the MCU, but without question one of the most influential. Do you think the MCU should ever recast Tony Stark? Or is Iron Man's legacy in the Infinity Saga untouchable and best left alone? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.